During the filming of The Alamo, John Wayne faced numerous challenges that pushed him into situations he would have preferred to avoid. As the director and producer, he had to balance his vision with the realities of production. The pressure to deliver a successful film weighed heavily on him, especially since he portrayed the iconic character of Davy Crockett. Conflicts arose with the studio over budget constraints and creative decisions, forcing Wayne to compromise on certain aspects of the film. He often found himself at odds with the cast and crew, including Richard Widmark, who played Jim Bowie, and Lawrence Harvey, who took on the role of William Travis. The dynamics on set were tense, as Wayne navigated the expectations of his co-stars and the demands of the production. Additionally, the historical significance of the story added to the pressure, as Wayne wanted to honor the legacy of The Alamo, while also making a commercially viable film. This complex interplay of artistic ambition and practical limitations led to moments where Wayne had to do things he was not entirely comfortable with, shaping the final product in unexpected ways. John Wayne played the role of Davy Crockett in the 1960 movie The Alamo. The film featured a strong cast, including Richard Widmark as Jim Bowie and Lawrence Harvey as William Travis. Chill Wills, Ken Curtis, and Frankie Avalon also had significant roles in the film, contributing to its overall impact. Initially, John Wayne had different plans for the film. He wanted Richard Widmark to take on the role of Davy Crockett. This decision would have allowed Wayne to focus more on directing and production aspects of the film. Wayne's vision for the project included playing Sam Houston instead. However, as the project developed, Wayne ultimately decided to portray Crockett himself. This change reflected his deep commitment to the film and its historical significance. The film aimed to capture the spirit of the Alamo and the bravery of those who fought there. The performances of the cast brought the story to life, making it a memorable depiction of a pivotal moment in American history. The film's production was a significant undertaking, showcasing Wayne's dedication to both acting and directing. The Alamo remains a classic film that highlights the courage and sacrifice of its characters. Wayne faced significant financial constraints while working on the movie The Alamo. To secure the necessary financial backing, he took on one of the main roles in the film. This decision was not just about acting. It was a strategic move to attract investors. The production encountered delays from the studio, which added to the stress Wayne was already experiencing. In a bold move to keep the project alive, he mortgaged his house and boat, demonstrating his commitment to the film. The pressure mounted as he juggled the responsibilities of acting and financing. During this challenging time, Wayne developed a habit of smoking cigarettes almost non-stop when he was not in front of the camera. This behavior reflected the immense stress he was under, as he worked tirelessly to ensure the film's success. The combination of financial strain and the demands of the production created a tense environment, pushing Wayne to his limits as he navigated the complexities of bringing the Alamo to life. James Arness was originally considered for the role of Sam Houston in the movie The Alamo. However, he did not attend the interview, which opened the door for Richard Boone to step into the role. This change in casting was significant, as Boone brought his own unique interpretation to the character. Meanwhile, the relationship between John Wayne and Richard Widmark was marked by a playful rivalry. They often engaged in lighthearted banter, particularly over the use of Widmark's first name. This friendly conflict added a layer of camaraderie to their interactions on set. Despite their friendship, they held contrasting political beliefs. John Wayne was known for his conservative views, while Richard Widmark leaned more towards liberal ideologies. This difference in perspective sometimes influenced their discussions and interactions, reflecting the broader political climate of the time. Their dynamic contributed to the film's atmosphere, showcasing how personal relationships can impact the creative process in filmmaking. Wayne lobbied hard for Republic Pictures to make the movie, believing in its potential to tell an important story about the Alamo. However, Republic Pictures turned him down, leaving Wayne determined to find another way to bring his vision to life. Eventually, United Artists stepped in to fund a portion of the film, while Texas investors covered the remaining costs. This collaboration was crucial in getting the project off the ground. Despite the challenges faced during production, Wayne felt a deep resentment towards the perception that the film was a failure. He poured his heart and soul into the project, and even though he experienced personal financial loss, the film was ultimately considered a box office hit. The Alamo resonated with audiences, showcasing the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought for their beliefs. Wayne's dedication to the film and its message helped solidify its place in cinematic history, despite the initial hurdles and criticisms it faced. Wayne admitted to Hedda Hopper that he thought the film was too long, which he considered a major flaw. The length of the film became a point of discussion among audiences and critics alike. Many felt that the pacing could have been improved, and Wayne's concerns highlighted a common issue in epic films of that era. John Ford, a legendary director, was involved in the project, directing about 15% of the film's B-roll footage. However, much of this footage was deemed unusable. This led to the decision to reshoot significant portions under the guidance of a second-unit director. The collaboration between Wayne and Ford was notable, as both had strong visions for the film. Despite the challenges, the film aimed to capture the spirit of the Alamo and the bravery of those who fought there. The production faced various hurdles, but the dedication of the cast and crew shone through. The film remains a significant piece of cinema history, reflecting the complexities of filmmaking during that time. Widmark expressed his dissatisfaction with his role in the film, feeling that he was miscast as Jim Bowie. He believed that his smaller stature did not match the historical figure's larger-than-life persona. This feeling of being out of place led him to consider leaving the production altogether. However, due to legal obligations, he was compelled to remain in the film despite his reservation. On the other hand, Boone arrived on set with a full beard, which he had grown for a different role. This presented a challenge since General Houston, the character he was portraying, was depicted without facial hair. Boone had to shave off his beard to accurately represent the historical figure, which was a significant change for him. The adjustments made by both actors highlight the challenges faced during the production of The Alamo. These behind-the-scenes struggles contributed to the film's overall narrative and the portrayal of its characters, reflecting the complexities of bringing historical events to life on screen. Sinatra had a strong desire to portray Colonel Travis in the film The Alamo, but scheduling conflicts prevented him from taking on the role. This was a disappointment for many fans who believed he would have brought a unique presence to the character. Instead, the filmmakers sought to attract a younger audience by casting Frankie Avalon. Avalon's role was reminiscent of Ricky Nelson's part in Rio Bravo, aiming to draw in younger viewers who were fans of his music and films. This strategy was common in the industry, as studios often looked for ways to appeal to different demographics. General Santa Anna, a key figure in the story, appears in the film, but has a limited presence. He delivers only 2 lines of dialogue, which is surprising given the buildup of his character as a significant threat to the Alamo defenders. This choice may have been a creative decision to focus more on the battle and the defenders rather than on the antagonist. The film captures the spirit of the historic event while navigating the challenges of casting and character development. Wayne was seen as intelligent and gifted, but had a weakness for long-winded dialogue. This aspect of his directing style became a point of contention among the cast and crew. Some actors felt he wasn't good at directing, as it was his first time taking on such a role. Despite his fame and experience as an actor, stepping behind the camera presented new challenges. The production shot 500,000 feet of film, which is an enormous amount, leading to a total of 566 scenes. This extensive filming process reflected Wayne's ambition to capture every detail of the story. However, the project faced delays, as the filming lasted 3 weeks longer than scheduled. This extended timeline may have added to the stress of the production team and the actors involved. The challenges Wayne faced as a director highlighted the complexities of filmmaking, especially for someone transitioning from acting to directing. The experience would shape his future projects and influence his approach to storytelling in cinema. Editing played a crucial role in shaping the final version of the film The Alamo, which was released in 1960. The final cut of the movie ran for 3 hours and 13 minutes, making it a lengthy epic that aimed to capture the grandeur and tragedy of the historic battle. This extended runtime allowed for a detailed portrayal of the characters and events surrounding the Alamo, but it also posed challenges in terms of audience engagement and pacing. Chill Wills, one of the film's prominent actors, took an active role in promoting the movie, particularly in his pursuit of an Academy Award nomination. His aggressive campaign for recognition stirred controversy within the film community. Many felt that his efforts were overzealous and detracted from the film's overall message. In response to Will's campaign, John Wayne, who was not only the star but also the producer of the film, expressed his disapproval. Wayne believed that the focus should remain on the film itself rather than on individual accolades. He countered Will's campaign with his own advertising efforts, emphasizing the film's artistic merits and historical significance rather than personal recognition. This internal conflict highlighted the complexities of Hollywood's award season and the differing perspectives on how to achieve success in the film industry. Wayne planned to shoot the movie The Alamo in Mexico, where the landscape could provide an authentic backdrop for the story of the famous battle. However, due to pressure from Texas investors who were concerned about the film's portrayal of Texas history, he had to find an alternative location. This led him to a 20,000-acre ranch in Brackettville, Texas, which offered the vast open spaces and rugged terrain needed for the film. The ranch became the primary filming site, allowing the production team to create a realistic setting for the events that unfolded during the battle. In addition to the location challenges, there was also the consideration of casting. Sammy Davis Jr. was considered for a role in the film, which would have added a significant element to the cast. However, influential Texans opposed his involvement due to his interracial relationship at the time. This opposition created a difficult situation for Wayne, who ultimately decided to decline Davis's participation in the film. The combination of location changes and casting controversies highlighted the complexities of filmmaking during that era, especially in relation to social issues. To enhance the filming experience of The Alamo, the production team made a significant decision regarding the set orientation. The Alamo Village set was constructed facing the opposite direction of the actual Alamo. This choice was made to take advantage of the beautiful lighting during sundown, which would add a dramatic effect to the scenes being filmed. The filmmakers understood the importance of capturing the right atmosphere, and this orientation allowed them to achieve that goal effectively. Before the cameras started rolling, John Wayne, who played a pivotal role in the film's production, took a moment to honor the historical significance of the Alamo. He invited a clergyman to bless the production in front of the entire cast and crew. This blessing was not just a formality. It was a heartfelt request for divine assistance. Wayne wanted to ensure that the film would do justice to the rich history and legacy of the Alamo. The prayer served as a reminder of the sacrifices made by those who fought there and aimed to instill a sense of respect and reverence among everyone involved in the project. This combination of thoughtful set design and spiritual acknowledgement set the tone for a film that aimed to capture the essence of a pivotal moment in American history. The dedication to authenticity and respect for the past was evident in every aspect of the production, from the orientation of the set to the solemnity of the prayer before filming began. The commitment to honoring the Alamo's history was a guiding principle throughout the making of the film, ensuring that it would resonate with audiences for years to come. The film was broadcast in 2 parts over 2 nights due to its length, taking up 5 hours of airtime including commercials. This unique approach allowed viewers to fully engage with the epic story of the Alamo, a pivotal moment in American history. The film's grand scale and dramatic storytelling captivated audiences, making it a memorable event in television history. The Alamo Village set, where much of the film was shot, was once open to the public. Visitors could explore the set, which featured various shows and shops that brought the history of the Alamo to life. This immersive experience allowed fans of the film and history enthusiasts to connect with the story in a tangible way. However, The set closed in 2010 after the owners' deaths, marking the end of an era for those who cherished the opportunity to visit the iconic location. The legacy of the film and the set continues to resonate, reminding us of the importance of remembering and honoring historical events. The Alamo, directed by John Wayne and released in 1960, has garnered a range of opinions over the years, reflecting its complex legacy as a historical epic. Many viewers appreciate the film as a labor of love from Wayne, who poured his heart and soul into the project. The film features an impressive ensemble cast, including Richard Widmark, Richard Boone, Chill Wills, Lawrence Harvey, Frankie Avalon, Linda Crystal, Ken Curtis, Patrick Wayne, and John O'Brien, all of whom deliver commendable performances. This strong acting, combined with the film's portrayal of the struggle for freedom and independence, resonates with many audiences, making it a timeless classic that is recommended for all generations. However, not all viewers share this enthusiasm. Some critics express strong dissatisfaction with the film, describing it as a bad movie and expressing a reluctance to watch it again. This stark contrast in opinions highlights the divisive nature of the film, as some find it a compelling narrative of courage and sacrifice, while others see it as lacking in execution. The story centers on the well-known historical event of 186 men defending the Alamo against overwhelming odds, a premise that many find inherently engaging. While the battle scenes are often praised for their intensity and realism, some viewers note that the pacing can be uneven, particularly in the film's first half, which is described as talky. This slower build-up may detract from the overall experience for those seeking a more action-driven narrative. The release of a restored version of the film has been a point of interest for many fans. The inclusion of previously cut footage has been noted to enhance the film's fluency and improve the action sequences, making it a more complete viewing experience. Despite the film's slow moments, the restored scenes have been appreciated for adding depth to the characters and the story, making it a worthwhile watch for those interested in historical dramas. In summary, The Alamo stands as a polarizing film that elicits strong reactions from its audience. While many celebrate it as a classic that captures the spirit of a pivotal moment in American history, others find it lacking in various aspects. The film's legacy continues to be shaped by these diverse perspectives, ensuring that it remains a topic of discussion among film enthusiasts. Whether viewed as a masterpiece or a misstep, The Alamo undeniably holds a significant place in cinematic history. As we conclude our exploration of the 1960 film The Alamo, a story of bravery and sacrifice, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the remarkable cast who brought this epic tale to life. What became of these talented actors after the cameras stopped rolling? Their journeys are filled with unexpected twists and turns, revealing the challenges and triumphs they faced in their careers and personal lives. From the iconic performances that defined their roles to the lesser-known projects that followed, each actor's story adds a rich layer to our understanding of this classic film. Join us as we uncover the fascinating paths taken by these stars, shedding light on their legacies and the impact of the Alamo on their future. Prepare for a captivating look at what happened next as we reveal the surprising fates of the cast members who made this film unforgettable. William Henry portrayed Dr. Sutherland in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that served as a voice of reason amid chaos. His role highlighted the human cost of conflict, emphasizing compassion and the moral dilemmas faced during war. This performance showcased his ability to convey deep emotion, making the character memorable in a film filled with larger-than-life figures. After The Alamo, Henry's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced challenges that would shape his life. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a supporting actor rather than a leading man. This limitation led to frustration and a sense of unfulfilled potential. Personal hardships included a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, which took a toll on his mental health. He faced financial difficulties in the later years of his career, leading to a decline in opportunities. In the shadows of his professional life, Henry dealt with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with it. He was known to have battled depression, which affected his relationships and work. The last known information about him indicates that he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, reflecting on his past while grappling with the complexities of his experiences. His legacy remains a blend of talent and the darker aspects of a life lived in the public eye. Denver Pyle portrayed Thimblerick in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that added a layer of complexity to the narrative. Thimblerick, a con artist, provided comic relief, but also highlighted the darker aspects of human nature during a time of conflict. Pyle's performance was memorable, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a sense of desperation. After The Alamo, Pyle's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in television series such as The Dukes of Hazzard, where he played Uncle Jesse. However, his life was not without challenges. Pyle faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also battled health issues, including a serious illness that affected his later years. Despite these struggles, Pyle remained a beloved figure in Hollywood. His last known information indicates that he passed away in 1997, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and the shadows of his personal life. John Wayne portrayed Colonel Davy Crockett in the 1960 film The Alamo, bringing a rugged charm and a sense of heroism to the role. His performance captured the spirit of the legendary frontiersman, emphasizing bravery and sacrifice. Wayne's portrayal was significant, as it aligned with his image as an American icon, embodying the ideals of courage and resilience. After The Alamo, Wayne's career continued to flourish, but it was not without its shadows. He faced personal hardships, including a battle with cancer that would ultimately lead to his death in 1979. His life was marked by controversies, such as his outspoken political views and involvement in the Hollywood blacklist era, which alienated some of his peers. Wayne's relationships were tumultuous. He had 3 marriages with his second wife, Chata, leaving him amid allegations of infidelity. Despite these challenges, Wayne remained a beloved figure in American cinema. The last known information about him reveals a legacy that continues to influence film and culture, with his films still celebrated today. Chester Hairston played the role of Jethro in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that added depth to the narrative. Hairston, an accomplished actor and musician, brought a unique presence to the film, showcasing his talent in a time when African American roles were often limited. His portrayal of Jethro was significant, as it highlighted the contributions of African Americans in historical contexts often overlooked in mainstream cinema. After The Alamo, Hairston's career continued to flourish, but it was not without challenges. He faced the harsh realities of racial discrimination in Hollywood, which often restricted the types of roles available to him. Despite these obstacles, he became a prominent figure in television, appearing in various series and films, including his memorable role in the long-running show Emancipation. Hairston's personal life was marked by struggles, including financial difficulties and the loss of loved ones. He experienced the pain of losing his wife, which deeply affected him. Additionally, he faced health issues later in life, including a battle with cancer. Despite these hardships, he remained dedicated to his craft and continued to perform until his health declined. The last known information about Chester Hairston indicates that he passed away in 2000 at the age of 98. His legacy endures through his contributions to film and music, as well as his role in advocating for better representation of African Americans in the entertainment industry. His life story is a testament to resilience in the face of adversity. Chuck Robertson played a significant role in the 1960 film The Alamo, portraying the character of James Bowie. His performance contributed to the film's depiction of the legendary battle, showcasing the bravery and determination of the Texan defenders. Robertson's portrayal was marked by a strong presence, reflecting the historical weight of the character he embodied. After The Alamo, Robertson's career continued in Hollywood, but he faced challenges that would shape his life. He worked as a stuntman and actor, appearing in various films and television shows, but his career was often overshadowed by personal struggles. Robertson battled alcoholism, which affected his relationships and professional opportunities. He also faced financial difficulties, leading to a tumultuous life off-screen. In his later years, Robertson became reclusive, and details about his life became scarce. The last known information suggests he lived a quiet life away from the public eye, with little known about his final years. Dean Smith portrayed Bowie in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex character. His performance was marked by a blend of strength and vulnerability, capturing the essence of a man caught in a pivotal moment of history. After The Alamo, Smith's career saw a mix of successes and struggles. He appeared in various films and television shows, but his personal life was often overshadowed by turmoil. He faced significant challenges, including battles with alcoholism and the pressures of fame that led to a decline in his career. Scandals, such as a highly publicized divorce and financial troubles, added to the darkness surrounding his later years. Despite these hardships, Smith remained a respected figure in the industry, known for his talent and dedication. The last known information about him indicates a quiet life away from the spotlight, with little public engagement. His legacy endures through his work, leaving a lasting impact on those who remember his performances. Patrick Wayne portrayed Captain James Butler Bonham in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased his ability to embody a character of bravery and sacrifice. Bonham was a real historical figure who fought valiantly at the Alamo, and Wayne's performance added depth to the portrayal of this pivotal moment in American history. Following the Alamo, Wayne's career continued in film and television, but he often found himself overshadowed by his father's legacy, the legendary John Wayne. In his personal life, Patrick faced significant challenges. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations that came with being the son of a Hollywood icon. His marriage to his first wife, a tumultuous relationship, ended in divorce, which took a toll on his mental health. He also faced financial difficulties, particularly in the 1980s, when he had to navigate the changing landscape of the film industry. In later years, Patrick Wayne became involved in various charitable activities and worked to preserve his father's legacy. He has largely stayed out of the public eye, with little information available about his current life. As of the latest updates, he remains a private individual, focusing on family and personal interests. Hank Worden portrayed the character of Parson in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased his ability to bring depth to supporting characters. His performance added a layer of authenticity to the film, reflecting the struggles and moral dilemmas faced during the historic battle. Worden's career spanned several decades, with notable appearances in westerns and television shows, often playing roles that highlighted his rugged persona. Beyond his acting, Worden's life was marked by personal challenges. He faced financial difficulties and battled alcoholism, which affected his career trajectory. Despite these hardships, he remained a beloved figure in the film industry, known for his resilience and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Worden continued to act, but he also dealt with health issues that limited his appearances. He passed away in 1992, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His life story reflects the complexities of an artist who navigated both the glories and shadows of Hollywood. The last known information about him highlights his enduring impact on the genre and the respect he garnered from peers and fans alike. Richard Boone portrayed General Sam Houston in the 1960 film The Alamo. His performance captured Houston's complex character, showcasing both his leadership and vulnerability during a pivotal moment in American history. Boone's portrayal was marked by a deep intensity, reflecting Houston's struggles and determination. This role was significant in Boone's career, as it highlighted his ability to embody strong, multifaceted characters. After The Alamo, Boone continued to work in film and television, gaining fame for his role in the series Have Gun, Will Travel. His career was marked by a series of notable performances, but his personal life was often overshadowed by challenge. Boone faced struggles with alcoholism, which affected his relationships and career trajectory. He also dealt with the loss of his son, a tragedy that deeply impacted him. Despite these hardships, Boone remained a respected figure in Hollywood, known for his talent and dedication to his craft. In his later years, Boone became involved in various artistic pursuits, including painting and writing. He continued to act until his health declined. Richard Boone passed away in 1981, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances and a life marked by both triumph and tragedy. His last known information reflects a man who, despite personal demons, contributed significantly to the arts. Frankie Avalon played the role of Smitty in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that added depth to the story of the historic battle. Smitty is portrayed as a loyal soldier, embodying the spirit of camaraderie and sacrifice. Avalon's performance, while not the central focus, contributed to the film's emotional weight, showcasing his ability to adapt to a serious role beyond his earlier image as a teen idol. After The Alamo, Avalon's career took various turns. He faced challenges in the 1970s as the music scene changed, leading to a decline in his popularity. Personal hardships marked his life, including struggles with substance abuse and the pressures of fame. Avalon also faced financial difficulties, leading to a bankruptcy filing in the 1980s. Despite these challenges, he managed to reinvent himself, finding success in television and stage performances. In recent years, Avalon has remained relatively private, with little public information about his current life. He continues to be remembered for his contributions to film and music. Jack Pennock portrayed Sergeant Lightfoot in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased his rugged persona and strong presence. His character was a loyal soldier, embodying the spirit of sacrifice and bravery during a pivotal moment in American history. Pennock's performance was marked by a deep sense of duty, reflecting the struggles faced by those who fought in the Alamo. Beyond this role, Pennock's life was filled with challenges and complexities. He faced personal hardships, including battles with alcoholism that affected his career and relationship. His early life was marked by a tumultuous upbringing, which shaped his later years. Despite his success in Hollywood, he often found himself on the fringes of the industry, struggling to maintain relevance. Scandals, including rumored conflicts with co-stars and directors, added to his troubled reputation. The last known information about Pennock suggests he lived a quiet life away from the spotlight until his passing in 1995. His legacy remains a blend of cinematic achievement and personal struggle. Joseph Calleja portrayed Juan Seguin in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that highlighted his ability to embody complex characters. Seguin was a pivotal figure in the Texas Revolution, and Calleja's performance brought depth to the character, showcasing the struggles and loyalties of a man caught between two worlds. Calleja's portrayal was marked by a sense of gravitas, reflecting the historical weight of Seguin's choices. Calleja's career spanned several decades, beginning in the 1930s. He gained recognition for his roles in film noir and crime dramas, often playing tough, morally ambiguous characters. However, his life was not without turmoil. Calleja faced personal hardships, including financial difficulties and health issues. He was known for his intense personality, which sometimes led to conflicts with directors and co-stars. In the late 1950s, he was involved in a scandal regarding his alleged ties to organized crime, which cast a shadow over his career. In his later years, Calleja continued to work in film and television but struggled with declining health. He passed away in 1975, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. The last known information about him indicates that he remains a respected figure in cinematic history, remembered for his unique contributions to the film industry. His life story serves as a reminder of the complexities faced by artists in the public eye. Richard Widmark portrayed Colonel Jim Bowie in the 1960 film The Alamo, bringing a complex and intense character to life. Widmark's Bowie is depicted as a brave and determined leader facing overwhelming odds. His performance captures the essence of a man torn between duty and the harsh realities of war. Widmark's ability to convey deep emotion and strength made his portrayal memorable, contributing significantly to the film's impact. After The Alamo, Widmark's career continued to flourish, with notable roles in films like Judgment at Nuremberg and The Sand Pebbles. However, his life was not without challenges. Widmark faced personal hardships, including the tragic death of his first wife, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the pressures of fame and the darker side of Hollywood, including rumors and scandals that surrounded his relationships. In his later years, Widmark became involved in various charitable causes, reflecting a desire to give back. He remained active in the film industry until his retirement, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances. The last known information about Widmark indicates he passed away in 2008, leaving a lasting mark on cinema and a life filled with both triumphs and struggles. Linda Crystal portrayed the character Flacca in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased her talent and beauty. Flacca, a strong and resilient woman, represented the spirit of the era, capturing the attention of audiences. Crystal's performance was notable for its depth, bringing a sense of authenticity to her character amidst the backdrop of a historical conflict. Following The Alamo, Crystal's career flourished, leading her to star in various films and television shows, including the popular series The High Chaparral. However, her life was not without challenges. Crystal faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her son, which deeply affected her. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director, and the scrutiny that came with fame. In her later years, Crystal became more reclusive, stepping away from the spotlight. The last known information indicates she lived a quiet life in Argentina, away from the public eye, reflecting on her storied past. Ian Curtis portrayed Captain Almaron Dickinson in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased his ability to embody complex characters. Dickinson was a key figure during the historic battle, and Curtis's performance added depth to the narrative, highlighting themes of bravery and sacrifice. Curtis's career began in the 1940s, initially as a singer and later transitioning to acting. He gained fame as a member of the Sons of the Pioneers, a popular Western music group. After The Alamo, Curtis faced personal and professional challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen only as a Western actor. His marriage to actress and singer Arlene ended in divorce, which added to his personal turmoil. Curtis battled alcoholism, a struggle that affected both his career and personal life. Despite these hardships, he found success in television, notably as Festus Hagen on Gunsmoke, a role that brought him renewed recognition. In his later years, Curtis became reclusive, distancing himself from the public eye. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles. The last known information about him reflects a life filled with both artistic achievement and personal demons, a reminder of the complexities behind the public persona. Lawrence Harvey portrayed Colonel William Barrett Travis in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that demanded a strong presence and depth. Travis is remembered as a key figure in the Texas Revolution, and Harvey's performance captured the character's determination and tragic fate. The film, while a historical drama, allowed Harvey to explore themes of sacrifice and leadership, reflecting the complexities of a man caught in a pivotal moment of history. After The Alamo, Harvey's career continued with notable films like Room at the Top and The Manchurian Candidate, showcasing his range as an actor. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil. He faced struggles with alcoholism, which affected both his health and relationships. His marriage to actress Margaret Leighton ended in divorce, and he had a tumultuous affair with actress and model, who later became a prominent figure in the entertainment industry. Harvey's life was further complicated by a series of health issues, including a battle with cancer that ultimately led to his death in 1973. In his later years, Harvey became increasingly reclusive, reflecting on his past and the choices he made. His legacy remains a mix of artistic achievement and personal challenges, leaving a complex portrait of a man who navigated the highs and lows of fame. The last known information about him highlights the impact of his struggles, reminding us of the darker side of celebrity. Pilar Wayne played the role of Alamo Woman in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that represented the strength and resilience of women during a tumultuous time in history. Her performance, though not the central focus of the film, added depth to the narrative, showcasing the often overlooked contributions of women in historical events. After The Alamo, Pilar Wayne's career continued in film and television, but she faced significant challenges. She was married to the famous actor John Wayne, which brought both fame and scrutiny. Their marriage was marked by public interest and personal struggles, including John's battle with cancer and Pilar's own health issues. In the years following her husband's death, Pilar faced financial difficulties and legal battles over his estate. She also dealt with the pressures of being in the public eye, which led to a complicated relationship with fame. Scandals surrounding her marriage and personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements. Pilar Wayne's later years were spent away from the spotlight, and she became more private. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life, reflecting on her past and the complexities of her experiences. Ian "Big Boy" Williams portrayed Lieutenant Irish Finn in the 1960 film The Alamo. His character, a loyal soldier, added depth to the narrative, showcasing bravery amidst chaos. Williams, known for his imposing stature and distinctive voice, brought a unique presence to the role, making it memorable despite the film's mixed reviews. After The Alamo, Williams faced significant challenges in his career. He struggled to find roles that matched his earlier success, leading to a decline in his acting opportunities. His personal life was marked by hardships, including financial difficulties and battles with alcoholism. In the late 1960s, he faced a scandal involving a failed business venture that tarnished his reputation. Williams also dealt with health issues, which further complicated his life. The last known information about him indicates that he passed away in 1989, leaving behind a legacy that is often overshadowed by his struggles. His life serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the facade of fame. Chill Wills played the role of the beekeeper in the 1960 film The Alamo, a character that added depth to the narrative. Wills, known for his distinctive voice and presence, brought a unique charm to the role, embodying the spirit of resilience and community during a tumultuous time. His performance was memorable, yet it was just one part of a complex life filled with both triumphs and struggles. After The Alamo, Wills continued to work in film and television, appearing in various productions. However, his career was often overshadowed by personal challenges. He faced financial difficulties and battled health issues, including a significant struggle with alcoholism. These hardships took a toll on his relationships and professional opportunities, leading to a decline in his visibility in Hollywood. Wills was also involved in a scandal in the late 1970s when allegations surfaced regarding his behavior at public events, which damaged his reputation. Despite these challenges, he remained a beloved figure among fans of classic cinema. The last known information about Chill Wills indicates that he passed away in 1978, leaving behind a legacy marked by both his artistic contributions and personal battles. His life serves as a reminder of the complexities behind the personas we see on screen. Joan O'Brien portrayed Mistress Sue Dickinson in the 1960 film The Alamo, a role that showcased her talent in a historical context. Her character was the devoted wife of a key figure, adding emotional depth to the narrative. O'Brien's performance was marked by a blend of strength and vulnerability, capturing the struggles faced by women during tumultuous times. After The Alamo, O'Brien's career included appearances in various television shows and films, but she never reached the same level of fame. Her life outside of acting was fraught with challenges. O'Brien faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage to actor and director John Derek, which ended in divorce. She also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, where she was often typecast and struggled to find substantial roles. Scandals surrounded her, including rumors of affairs and conflicts with studio executives, which contributed to her retreat from the spotlight. In her later years, O'Brien largely stepped away from acting, choosing to focus on her family and personal life. The last known information about her indicates that she has lived a quiet life, away from the public eye, with little recent news about her activities. This silence adds an air of mystery to her legacy, leaving fans to ponder the life of a once prominent actress who faced both triumphs and tribulations. Beta Ann Borg portrayed the character Blind Nell Robertson in the 1960 film The Alamo. Her role was significant as it showcased her ability to convey deep emotion and resilience despite the character's blindness. This performance highlighted her talent in a film that focused on a pivotal moment in American history. After The Alamo, Borg's career faced challenges. She struggled to find roles that matched her earlier success, leading to a decline in her visibility in Hollywood. Borg's life was marked by personal hardship. She faced financial difficulties and battled with depression, which affected her mental health and career choices. In the late 1960s, she was involved in a scandal when her marriage to actor and director John McGreevey ended amid allegations of infidelity. This public fallout impacted her reputation and further complicated her career. In her later years, Borg became reclusive, distancing herself from the entertainment industry. The last known information about her indicates that she lived a quiet life away from the spotlight, with little public engagement. Her legacy remains tied to her powerful performances and the struggles she faced both on and off the screen. The 1960 movie The Alamo remains a significant piece of cinema history, capturing the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought for Texas independence. The film, directed by John Wayne, showcased a talented cast, including Richard Widmark and Lawrence Harvey, who brought the story of the legendary battle to life. As we reflect on the film, it is hard not to feel a sense of nostalgia. Many viewers may remember watching The Alamo during their childhood, perhaps with family or friends, feeling inspired by the courage displayed on screen. The challenges faced by the characters resonate with the struggles of real-life heroes, making the film a timeless classic. We invite you to share your memories of watching The Alamo. Did it spark your interest in history or inspire you in any way? What stories do you have connected to this film? Please comment below with your experiences and let us know how The Alamo has impacted